And good evening. We are back. Ray Sports and Slams every Monday, 6 o'clock. Thank you guys for joining. This is our Christmas episode. I'm in my Christmas attire, as you can see. I wish everybody a nice, happy holiday. Please, most importantly, like, share, subscribe, boinkstudios.com. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on iHeartRadio, follow us on all social media platforms. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe to the show. Welcoming back my partner in crime who is on vacation, but now he's back in the house. My man, Mack Garvin. What's up, brother?
What up, America? Make sure you please like and subscribe. Boink Studios. And we are live, America. It is good to see everyone. We got a lot to chat up today.
We have a lot of topics to talk about. I like your sweater.
Yeah.
Very festive. I like it.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Glad you're back. We did miss you last week, but it's good you're back.
Well, hold on for a second. My wife is a diehard. As far as Disney, we love going. Her favorite character of all time, Nightmare Before Christmas. She loves the franchise. So I said, all right, babe, I will throw it on for you.
I can applaud that. All right, we have a lot of topics to get into. So let's get this started. Our biggest topic right now, we're going to start, is the Jake Paul fight. I will kick this off, and then I'm gonna kick it off and throw it to you because I have a lot of questions. All right. As you know, Jake Paul fought former heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, and it was a 6th round TKO. He fought a guy that was 36, still someone in his prime, still hoping to regain the heavyweight title. I think that's his goal. The guy was about 40 pounds heavier.
I was about to say.
Unfortunately, he took a beating of a lifetime. My questions to you, Mac. First, I'm going to give you my outtake on this. I think Jake Paul picked the wrong guy. You never should have picked a guy that's an active fighter that's still hungry for a title. This wasn't Mike Tyson. This wasn't Sugar Ray Leonard, someone that's, in their 50s, 60s. You fought a guy
Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes, there you go. You didn't fight somebody like that. And, you bit off more than you chew. He was always trying to fight, Devontae Tank Davis, who, even though he was probably, I want to say 50, 60 pounds heavier than him, I think he would have lost to him regardless. But now you're fighting a guy that's heavier than you. And, dude, his jaw got broken 2 places. He's saying he wants to come back at some point, but he wants to fight at a lighter weight. He said, I'm never going to fight somebody this big again. So my questions to you are, A, do you think he could make a legitimate claim to come back at a weight that's comparable to his if he fought somebody at his own weight? Or should he just give up this whole boxing thing entirely? And my third part, Anthony Joshua, does he have any claims to, at some point, regain the heavyweight title? Does this fight give him anything to brag home about? The floor is yours.
All right. So first and foremost, the reality of it is this: it's not sanctioned. Well, let's start with that. It's not a sanctioned boxing event. And this is why, America, you do not fight outside of your weight class. There's a reason for it. Now, from the standpoint with Jake Paul, way out of his league, the guy, he looked like a monster, bro. Like his bicep looked as big as his head was. The guy is 36. You're right, still in his prime. This ain't Mike. This ain't Larry Holmes. This ain't Sugar Ray Leonard. Pernell Sweetmeat Whitaker, you know what I mean? No, Macho Camacho. This is none of that.
Any former champion that's been retired for 20 years.
Yeah, for 20 years. Yeah. Was it a valuable learning lesson for him? Absolutely. This is why you don't. And you said 40 pounds officially, and it was obvious. I mean, this was no David and Goliath story to win. You know what I mean? The guy is a boxing veteran. He's not some dude who's a former MMA and walked into the ring and said, I'll just focus on boxing. That's not what this was, and you're right. I thought he fractured, but if he broke his jaw in 2 places, 6th round. And even his reaction when he got hit, his eyeballs was glassed up huge. Yeah, because he's got his bell rung and he knocked him down. like 2 other times during the fight. This wasn't the first one, but he got up. So I'm guessing he thought, all right, I got a chance on some level. Yeah. It's unfortunate from the standpoint of the cautionary tale. You're right. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Mm-hmm. And he did. He finally conceded to the noise of you aren't fighting real fighters that are in their prime. If you want to be taken serious in this boxing game, you need to fight someone who is contending. Now, on the flip side, we talked about this topic, if I'm not mistaken, 3 episodes ago.
Okay.
What's the other guy's name again? I forgot.
Anthony Joshua.
And Joshua. What did he gain by this? I don't think anything. Because of you fought some dude who wasn't in your weight class. Was it a money grab? He's trying to get back in, but this was not the avenue. This won't count towards him as far as record-wise for an opportunity to get back in the ring and fight for a title.
This is not going to give him the heavyweight title.
Yeah, this is not going to help him. Like, bro, he was 40 pounds lighter. And, of course, this is a situation like the Eagles and Raiders. You were supposed to win. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to give you credit. Well, I just fought this guy. Yeah, you fought some YouTube dude who does not have a record in our official rankings as far as boxing or association of whatever, WBO, whatever it is. Like, so, well, good for you. Well, did he pay you? Okay, well, how much? I would love to know how much this guy was guaranteed win or loss. And the fact that he did win, absolutely. Jake Paul definitely should take a break and really consider now, well, there's a reason why no one else fights outside their weight class. I made this bad decision. First of all, it's going to take him at least 2 months for his jaw to heal. Anyway,
it's going to take a minute.
And then let alone also too, who else we consider? So now the challenge is going to be who's going to watch? America did because of the fact of the intrigue. I don't know why, but America watched and then they have the numbers to prove it. He has a deal with Netflix. I don't know if he's obligated for another contract as far as a fight on their platform or not. But whoever is next, man, it's going to be like, why? Like, what? Who? I don't know. This is not this bad all around for both of them.
I mean, the one thing Anthony Joshua was calling out, he was calling out retired former heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. I feel like that's a wasted fight. And if he did fight Tyson Fury hasn't fought in over a year and a half. So if he beats him, that's another. Yes, he's a legit fighter, but he hasn't fought in 2 years. So I feel like he's got to fight someone in the rankings. He's not going to get a shot at the heavyweight title right away. I think he's going to have to earn it, beat some other real heavyweights, maybe, take him down. But at the end of the day, it's gonna take a while for Jake Paul. Even if he fights somebody at his weight, which is like, I guess, like cruiserweight. So let's say 190 to 200. If he fights a legit cruiserweight in boxing, I still think he would get destroyed. I think his only niche is fighting retired MMA fighters or has-beens. Like he fought Tyron Woodley. Everybody's, he beat Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley doesn't box. He's a former UFC champion. He was 37 years old. Doesn't know how to box. And the other boxers he's fought, again, Mike Tyson. Like, come on, dude, stop. So, to your point, I think if he thinks, well, the weight class thing was the difference, I'm like, no, dude. I think if you fought somebody at your own weight, that's a legit cruiserweight. I think you would still get the stuffings beat out of you. So I don't think it makes a difference.
But this is, but you know what this feels like? This feels like Rocky.
Drago.
You know what I mean? Like with Ivan Drago, like, I must break you. Go for it. Like, you know what I mean?
What's up? Hey, Saucy Irish, say what's up. Thank you for watching. Timmy Gonzalez, Kung Fu Panda. I agree with that. Fernando, what's up, my friend?
Fernando, our guy. What up?
Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas, you and your family. Thank you. Man. And Maria says Jake Paul is trash. Wow. Exactly, okay, tell us how you really feel. All right, we're switching gears, and we're going to talk NBA. And the New York Knicks have won the in-season tournament. But the question is, who cares? I'm going to be objective here because I'm not a Knicks fan, but I will call it the way it is. The Knicks won the tournament. They beat the San Antonio Spurs, who are a legit, really good team.
Good team. Yeah.
Good team. They you know, I'm gonna let you kick this off first, and then I'm gonna rebut this. They beat the San Antonio Spurs with Wemby, so I can't even throw they beat a depleted Spurs team. They beat them at their full strength. They beat them in a neutral site. But they are the in-season tournament champions. This is the third tournament that they've had. The Lakers won the first one, Milwaukee won the second one, and now the Knicks are the champions. My questions to you, and I'm gonna let you kick this off since I kicked off the first topic. Do you give any validity to this title? Because they're talking about hanging a banner, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Do you give validity to the title? Do you think the Knicks have any legitimacy to win the East? And how far could you see the Knicks going in the East? You know, based on this win. And I'm gonna let you start off. Go ahead.
So first, phase one. So America, full disclosure, me, Ray, and another mutual friend, Steve Bowler, love that guy to life.
Yeah, what's up, Steve?
We were in New York this past Saturday. Now, we walked around. Now, Ray met us in the city, but me and my guy Steve, we were in Times Square, Rockefeller Center. We're walking around. I was actively looking for vendors selling Knicks chip stuff. Like walked around different places, seen tons of food trucks, merchandise people selling stuff on the side of the street. I saw no Knicks championship t-shirts, hats, because it's mid-season and it's only the third year. And my thought was, me and Ray, we talked about this last week, America. If New York wins, I was like, bro, the last time they won something was like when they were Knickerbockers. I was wrong. Their last championship, they were the Knicks already. It was 1973, America. 1970 was the first one. 73 was the last one. Some of our audience here were not even alive, maybe, when they won. So my concern was, and I said, if they win, this is not like it's a money grab. And America, these dudes they took photos. They're holding a trophy like it's the NBA championship, as if we're never going to win anything else. Let's enjoy this moment. So I don't think there's any validity to it. It's the third one. And again,
let me applaud that first of all.
Yeah. This is a pathway of like the possibilities of them reaching the finals or making it to the championship. This doesn't have any sway or weight, unlike in the baseball community. If you win the title, it gives you what is it in baseball? It gives you something in baseball.
Oh, it gives you home field for the playoffs.
Okay, home field advantage. Yeah. This does not equate if a team makes it to the playoffs.
Very good point. Very good point. Yeah, the winner doesn't get any special perks. Like at least in the All-Star game, the winner gets home field in the World Series. So, all right. Man, look at Mac bringing another applause. You're bringing the nuts.
Yeah, this is meaningless paperweight. Go ahead. That's all.
All right. Here's what I think. All right. I'm going to give kudos to the Knicks for winning because they did beat a legit team. They didn't beat a scrubby team. San Antonio is very, very good. And they fought. I've always said this. My wife is a diehard Knicks fan. I've always said Jalen Brunson is a beast. I really wish he would leave and go to LA. He's that good. He's legit. Jalen Brunson, oh my God, he's legit. I feel like because Tatum is out, this is their year to win this. To win the East, I think this is your best shot to win the East. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm saying this is their best shot. I think they have a legit shot. They have a much better coach. One thing I will say about Mike Brown, he's playing the bench. He's playing the 5 starters. The reason why the Knicks did not get further in the playoffs last year, because you drain the life out of these guys. You're playing 5 deep for 45 minutes, dude. Like, you have a bench for a reason. Sub some of these guys in, and he wasn't. But now Mike Brown, hey, he's doing the right thing, letting these bench guys get some minutes. You know, let your stars play 35, 36 minutes. Let these bench guys get 10 minutes. Because last year, dude, Jalen Brunson, to his credit,
he was gassed.
46, 47 minutes, dude. Like, I don't care what shape you're in. I don't care how young you're in, dude. You're going to get tired. A long season, playing every game, 45, 46 minutes. Dude, come on. Like, stop.
Yeah.
So, I feel like they have a much better chance of doing something this year because they have a much better coach. And I think Boston's depleted with no Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is one of the best players in basketball. So
is he supposed to be back?
No, he tore his ACL. He's not back till next year.
till now.
He's missing an entire year. So no Tatum, you know, I don't see it. You know, I see them having a legit shot of winning the East. I'm not guaranteeing it.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
Fernando says the Spurs were shorthanded. They had Wemby, dude, so I can't even use that as an excuse.
And Wemby came back the game before, 2 games before, when they beat at that point OKC, and he came, if I'm not mistaken, during I think the second quarter. I think
against OKC, and came back and won that game. So yeah, dude, like you can't use that. And Tim says the Knicks will come out of these making the finals, but won't win the NBA title. Okay, I'm
gonna ask you offline, Ray, if you're going to get your wife some Knicks, I guess midseason championship stuff. You might be able to buy one get one free, bro. Like
Mike Brown is not leading a team to a championship. Ask LeBron. I disagree with you. I think Mike Brown knows what he's doing. I think, like I said, if you notice, you know, I've been following the team, and I see that he subs out a lot, and he's not taking the life out of Jalen Brunson. He's not working him like a dog. So dude, I feel like I think the Knicks could win the East. They have a solid roster. They have good defense. Yeah, dude, I don't see what could stop them at this point. God forbid, anybody gets hurt, not
injured,
good. Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't. I mean, Cleveland's a really good team. I think they're too inexperienced. And I think Orlando, again, same thing. I think they're a good team, too inexperienced. Knicks has the experience, the veteran apprenticeship, and Mike Brown, I think he's a decent coach. So
we shall see. He was with Philly way back when.
I think they have a legit shot. All right, now we have a very big topic. DJ Metcalf, Steeler wide receiver, all-star, attacked a fan in the stands for shouting profanity. He used a profane word. We were not getting into it. And he is suspended 2 games. We've had this topic several times in the NBA. We've had this topic in baseball.
And now
it's coming back to football. Here's my take on this.
Go ahead.
You're making $132 million for your contract. We did the math. This guy's making $33 million a year. Unless he's threatening my wife or kids, you could call me any name in the book, and it's brushing off my shoulder. I don't care. Your words are not hurting me. Are you physically touching me? No, I don't care. You could call me any name in the book. You could say some profane things about my family. As long as you're not doing anything to harm my family or my kids, dude, you got to let that slide, dude. He's suspended for 2 games, and me and Mac did the math. That's $4 million. Not $40, not $400. My wife would kill me if I lost $40. $4 million? You got some issues, DK. I don't know. The Steelers might even make the playoffs because he's not playing for 2 games. I don't know how it's going to affect their playoff run, but dude, I don't know. Your thoughts, your opinion. Let's hear it.
Okay, America, that's 4 M&Ms. 4. Now, here's the other caveat to this, America. It's not like he went up into the stands, unlike Draymond Green did in the NBA, like went over physically towards. This guy was leaning over. He's in the infield, and and of course leans in, and then he does kind of a nudge to his face a little, the fan's face. Mind you, to the left of him was a female. I'll speculate that it was his wife, and there was a kid next to her. So the fact that he let his emotions, mind you, they won the damn game. Yeah. That's what I don't get. If they would have lost and he rubbed it in, however, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, you won the game.
Yeah, like you won the game. Like, who cares, bro? Like, it does not matter. Okay, it was in your own field. That guy has to leave the parking lot to get home. And I'm pretty sure it made the buzzing news. But the sad part, America, is this. We've all heard this as kids. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. It just cost this guy $4 million of hurt to his.
That's a lot of hurt.
That's a lot of pain. Now,
$4 million is a lot of hurt, bro.
Oh, bro. Now, here's the caveat, America. Here's what you don't realize, or maybe you may or may not know this, but we're sharing with you. It's 2 games. There's only 1 more game left for the regular season. This is week 17 next week. So that means If they make it, they will most likely, well, knock on some plastic in my laptop. They're probably going to make the playoffs because Tomlin has never not. That means their first round in the playoff will be a wild card team they would face, and he will miss that game also. It is not regular season, tag it on to week 1 next year.
Yes.
So it hurts them even more, the fact that he will not even be available for their playoff game, win or lose. Would he have been a deciding factor? Absolutely. Because that's why they got him. They plucked him from the Hawks for that reason. We need wide receiver talent. We got this guy, Rodgers, who's old, and this is our guy. He's the guy. Pickens is gone.
Yeah,
he's with Philly. So
yeah, this isn't like the NBA where they could forward it for the following year. Like, in the NFL, dude, it's right away.
It's right now. And of course, America, here's my thing. Really, Roger? Your answer, Roger Goodell, is we'll do 2 games suspension. It couldn't be 1 game as far as regular season. This happened during the regular season. Why is it that now we want to give you 2? So that means the playoffs. So is that calculated by Roger Goodell? I think so. Conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. It's wrong. It's wrong. But again, bottom line is he let his mouth get the best of him. He let his ears affect his emotions and touch somebody.
Exactly. And
go ahead, bro.
Comments. Fernando says the fan had it coming. You pay to watch the game, not insult players. Agree. However, if I'm making $2 million a game, dude, if you want to get some insults out, go ahead. It's not. I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank with that money. So
yeah,
you got to suck that. Dude. Unless you're threatening my family, you're threatening my wife, dude.
Or threw something at him.
Or throw something or touch me.
Like through a water bottle or Gatorade or empty cup of beer, whatever. Hey,
that's assault.
Like, hold on. That's your job as security to make sure that didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean? And then that's when they would do the ban the guy from the stadium for life. They do it in other sports because you cannot physically try and harm these people. Like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. And my man Maria says fans get too brave at these games.
Yes, they do.
They do. I agree
100%.
with you. The suspension was unfair. I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
1, I would be all in for 1, but not 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she says, he's a loser. What a waste. He shouldn't have been there anyhow. He shouldn't have been there in the fan in the bleachers area. Exactly.
He should have just walked right into the top. It was their home game.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
What are you doing?
It's not like he had to figure out where to go. Like, bro, it was a home game. Like, yeah, just go to the town and go home. You won. They won.
You won the game. Like, what are you doing, dude? So yeah, I feel the expansion was a little excessive. 2 games is a lot, especially because they're trying to get into the playoffs. So this could really hurt them. But yeah, dude, at the end of the day, like I said, we've had this topic several times now. Unfortunately, I feel like every time we do the show, we're talking about an assault and attack.
Yeah.
And it's not like a regular person on the news. This is a sporting event. It's like, why is this always happening? Dude, you got to control yourself, dude. It's easy for us to say it, but dude, I know if I'm making $2 million a game, dude, I would have my agent be like, Ray, let this go. Let it go.
Yeah. Ray.
Let it go.
Yeah,
let it go.
Mac, bro, what are you doing? Your wife.
Did he touch you? No. Let it go.
Yeah.
Did he threaten your wife? Man. Did he threaten your kids? Let it go.
Let it go.
Right.
Let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
Switching gears. Lamar Jackson has a really bad back injury. He's out. Is the Baltimore playoffs run over? Is Lamar Jackson's era over? I'm going to let you kick this off since I kicked off the Metcalf review.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right. So flat out America, here's the bottom line. You know, he's injured just like Patrick Mahomes is gone, you know, like ACL, he's not even playing. And we've had this conversation within the last 5 episodes of what's going on with Baltimore. Like, is Lamar something? I'm like, bro, something has to be wrong with him. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, they're just not telling us as fan base. And he's maybe Adam Schefter does know from, you know what I mean, as far as what's really wrong with him, but it's just under strict guide. You can't tell everyone on TV. Okay, fine. Like, I know he has confidence. They could probably be able to tell us. Now, here's the caveat. I had this conversation 3 weeks ago. Why are they not giving the ball to King Henry? Now, full disclosure, he ended up getting a fumble in this game, and he's had 6 this season.
Okay.
Now, Cam Newton went on record and said, listen, Derrick Henry is not a diva. He's not. Oh, it's all these other reasons why. You can see him visibly dejected. You got to let that go. But they're not running the rock. I'm like, when you know your phenom, Mr. Action Jackson, is not 100%, run the rock. What is the problem with Mr. Harbaugh? Do you not see what's going on with your daggone team? You got Derrick Henry for a reason. Like,
Preach.
run the ball. Like, the
it.
odds of him fumbling, within one game, like 5 or 6 times in one game, is slim. It was 1, and he's had 6 this whole season. Okay, that's over. I mean, that's under 30% of him dropping the ball across these 16 games. Like, give the man the rock and let him do his thing, because we have to score. On 4th and 1 twice this season, they didn't give it to him because he dropped the ball during the game. So you think he's going to drop on 4th and 1, bro? Really? So I don't know, man. This is sad. And if they don't get in, we had this discussion, America, the Bills will have no daggone effing excuse of not to get into the AFC Championship game. We will not talk about them. We will not flash. I don't care if they won 10 games straight in a row. Our answer is we're neutral. We're never talking about the Bills again.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Dang, brother. That's a lot. I agree with everything you say. Your back must be hurting because I'm piggybacking off it. Yeah, there's been several games, 4th and 1. You're not handing it to the King. I don't understand. Like, King Henry should be running it. You've been doing these bootlegs. They've been unsuccessful. You've been doing these, like, tight end screens. They're not working. Like, King Henry's still King Henry. I know he's not what he was, but, dude, he's still a legit running back. And I don't know. Lamar's hurt. He's not 100%. I don't know what they're doing, dude. So,
yeah,
I feel like if Baltimore are any shot, you have to run the ball, and they're not. And now their chances are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. And to piggyback off the Bills will not be a topic next year if they do not win the AFC Championship. I don't want to hear the name. I don't want to hear Josh Allen's name. I don't want to hear anybody about the Bills. I don't want to hear about Trayvon Diggs. I don't want to hear anything about the Bills. The B word
not
is banned on this
Fernando,
show.
To any of your messages, bro. If you put up something about
if you put something on the Bills, it will not be read next year. If they're not the AFC champions this year, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is it. The large lady outside is singing. It's a wrap. I don't want to hear it. Santa Claus is down the chimney with the gifts. He sent them. He left. I don't want to hear it. It's over for the Bills. This is your shot.
Yeah.
Your kryptonite. Mahomes isn't there. Lamar might not be there. So that's it, dude. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear it. I truly don't. On the other flip side, Jacksonville looking good. 23-20 over Denver. Jacksonville looking a little good. I'm still not sold on Trevor Lawrence. Here's my take on this. I think he's playing a lot of soft teams. Denver's not one of them. He beat a legit team just recently, and he's beat a couple of decent teams. Mm-hmm. I think Trevor Lawrence is a good game manager. I don't think he's a world beater. I'm trying to be as objective as I can, but I just don't see it in him. I don't see him being that dog. I don't see him being that top echelon of quarterbacks of the Mahomes and the Josh Allens and, some of these other dudes. Like, I think he's good, but, I think their defense is helping a lot. Mm-hmm. I think their schemes and their coach is really good. Do I see Jacksonville as a threat in the AFC? Unfortunately, I do not. Maybe you see something different, Mac, but that's my take. What do you see about Jacksonville? How far can you see Trevor Lawrence leading this team?
All right. Now, they don't have a chance to win the championship as far as the their division championship. They're not going to win that. They're just, there's 2 other teams as far as in their division is doing better. Now, here's the thing. 100%. I will say this to America and you, Ray. I think Jacksonville is it. And the reason why I say that, now, mind you, my brother, God rest his soul, was a diehard Jacksonville Jaguars fan. When they got their franchise, he said, that's my team. I was already a New York Giants fan. My dad was an Eagles fan, and he jumped ship and was like, no, I'm riding with Jacksonville. So I have appreciation for them just for the love of him. And Lord, if he's watching, listen, bro, they're winning, brother. Now, here's the thing. It is coaching, bro, that makes a difference. Last year, He got there. They let Doug Peterson go. The experiment, unfortunately, didn't work. The coach that they have right now, this is his second year, if I'm not mistaken. Last year, put the team together, figure out some things. They obviously got, the two-headed monster as far as in the draft this past year, but unfortunately, he's injured right now. Mm-hmm. And let that be a lesson to any other player. I think you can play both ways. But the thing that's going to be now is it is coaching that's helping them sustain these wins. He is doing the team, by all accounts, last year. Let us keep this in mind. There's a reason why they picked number 2 in the draft last year.
Preach.
So there's a reason why. And then he put it together because he just got with him last year, figured out some things, moved off a couple players, brought in a couple, got the number 2 pick. And here we are. Now we're in the playoffs. One season of 2 and 15.
So you accredit to coaching and not really Trevor Lawrence.
It's coaching, bro. Trevor, he figured out the sauce for him and put it together, and he is responding. Same guy. And he's responding. It's coaching, bro. Coaching 100%.
Right. Eric says he took upon himself to walk over there. He has responsibility to his teammates. He's not a new jack. He has to know he would have nothing but problems walking. Eric, awesome comment, and I will applaud that.
Yes.
Indeed. My friend, I agree with you 1,000%. So
yeah, 4 M's, brother, 4 M&M's, Eric.
Yeah, Sugar Shane. Ouch. I think that Harbaugh not running the ball is a ploy to keep defenses guessing. If all they do is run, the defense will load up on them. But if you're not running, you're playing the pass all day, Shane. So, Mac, will you agree with that?
Well, here's the problem, Shane. They only got 7 wins. You got to do something to win. Like, Shane, I appreciate your thoughts. They're going to load the box. Okay, 4th and 1, load the box. Okay, great. But if you're not translating to wins and your key asset is gone, like, what do you do? Like, you have to do something. And that's a Harbaugh problem right now. I hope you're listening, Harbaugh.
He watches.
Is some of your fault. Your offensive coordinator probably has been chirping in your ear. Well, if we load the box and they'll know we're going to run the ball. So what? Can you stop it?
If you can't stop, if I know you're going to do something and I can't stop it, you keep doing it regardless.
Exactly.
So push prove me wrong. Prove me you could stop the run. Prove me on 3rd and 1 you could stop it, and then you could stack the Bucks all you want, and maybe I'll try something else. But until you can stop it, dude, at least give it a chance. I agree with you 1,000%.
They ain't even doing that.
I don't know, dude. Carolina, big 23-20 win over Tampa Bay. Here is the one division that I think is up for grabs. I think the winner of this division is going to be like a 9-8 team. I think Carolina is decent. I think Tampa Bay is just that bad. I think Carolina has decent defense. I think Bryce Young is like 130 pounds soaking wet. I don't see them doing much. Yeah, maybe. I don't see them doing much in this. Even if they win the division, I don't see it. Prove me wrong, Carolina. Kudos to you if you win the division, because it's still not a lock.
It's not.
Because Tampa Bay could pull this out still, which is sad because they're 7-8. But like, if you go 9-8, you can win this division. It's like, what?
I don't know. Why even buy a T-shirt, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this again. Defense is good. I don't think it's world beating. I think they have a decent team. I think Bryce Young is a clock management, game management type of quarterback. He's not a world beater either. He's in that Trevor Lawrence bracket. It's like Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, and I'm gonna even throw in Justin Herbert. They're in that mid-tier area.
I don't think Young is mid, bro. Like listen,
you put him 4th tier. You don't even put him in 3rd tier.
No, bro. They weren't even going to start. So here's what happened last year with him.
All right, I'm going to let you start. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, no problem. So last year, here's what happened. 5-6 games in, they sat him. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. Sat him. The other guy comes in. I don't even know who it was. Won a couple games. Won one, lost the other. And they put Young back in. And then something clicked. And they started winning again. And so he won like the last 3 games. So for whatever reason, something clicked. I mean, he's on, and it's the same thing, Trevor Lawrence. When you're the number 1 overall quarterback drafted in the NFL draft, you're going to the worst team. Carolina was and is. And that's why Christian McCaffrey left and went to the Niners. Like, I'm not wasting the rest of my daggone career with you crumbs. And by the way, the Niners have clinched. They're in the playoffs. So,
yes.
So, like, you know what I'm saying?
And he's having the year of his life.
Oh, my God. Last year was on the cover of Madden, you know, the curse of Madden, curse, whatever. But the point I'm making is this. Carolina had an opportunity, and they did not let it get out of their hands, and they won the game. It was overtime. Tampa Bay, by all accounts, looked better as a team. So if you are sports gambling, you probably bet for the Tampa Bay to win because Carolina just showed up this year. And America, we've had this talk for at least 4 episodes. The NFC East, as we know, the NFC period, and East specifically, we're talking about getting in with 9. AFC, heck no, you ain't getting in with 9 wins. So I don't know what it is with this part of the NFL over here versus the AFL. We can't. I don't know. Wins, and you're right. Tampa Bay fighting. What would you say? They got 8 wins.
They're 7 and 8.
Seven wins, and talking about still getting in.
Yeah.
That's all I got, bro.
Find a way to get in a 9 and 8. Do you put Baker Mayfield in that second tier, or is he third tier too?
I would think he's second tier because he's been around a while now. Like, he knows what to do. It's just the talent around him. They paid him decent money, not top money. You know, so that
I put him in that second tier too. I think he's the real deal.
Yeah, I think he's legit quarterback. The money that they paid him is a reflection of what they thought of him, but he agreed to it because he's not top tier. I mean, I don't think Trevor Lawrence is better than him, but they gave Trev the money because
they gave him the money.
Yeah, but this is the first year he's been worth the money to just renegotiate his contract for us. So,
and Tampa Bay was out without Mike Evans for a couple of games, and they're still fighting. So I don't know, dude. Like, Carolina's flexing their chest, dude. One loss, and you could lose that division. It's a scary division. I think Tampa Bay, on paper, has better players. You know, I think Mike Evans is better receiving than anybody on Carolina, and obviously, I think Baker Mayfield is way better than Bryce Young. So
I don't even know wide receiver for Carolina. Do you got anyone?
You know, I couldn't name one. I'm sorry, I just can't. So I know Mike Evans, so it is what it is. He's an all-pro. He's that guy, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna talk a topic that I'm sure that your future son-in-law is gonna talk about. The Bears. They came and won 22-26 or 22-16 over Green Bay. One of the best games I've seen this year.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna let you start this up because I know you have a lot to say, and then I'm gonna give you my take on the Bears. Let's hear it, brother. Go.
All right, no problem at all. So, America, I think I mentioned to you before, my future son-in-law, Roman Best. And I will say this, we're not saving this topic for the best for last. But what I'm saying is, his last name is Best, America, B-E-S-T, Rome. That's my guy, Romy Rome. My name is Mr. Garvin.
Oh, look at this. He's talking already. Oh my God!
Here we go. Just in time, brother. And I'm gonna do you a solid. The Bears. I am absolutely blown away, Mr. Moore. He threw that ball, bro. I said, "Wow!" And he's like this, and makes a catch. The whole stadium blew up. I said, "Wow!" I was absolutely stunned and amazed. This is the best season they've had, and I will give credit to Caleb. I think I talked about this maybe our third episode maybe fourth episode where I talked about how this guy's had 3 offensive coordinators in the last 3 years. Like, this guy's not had stability. So that means the ability of him as a football player, that intangible, that it factor, he brought it out this year, and it is on full display. His athletic ability was willing them to win this game. And I 100% give credit to him. I met Brother Roman. I'm like, he's a Bears fan. I'm like, a Bears fan? I'm like, how long you been a Bears fan, bro? And he was like, Super Bowl shuffle. I'm born and raised, Mr. Garvin. And I'm like, okay. And he didn't waver. He could have bowed out 10 seasons ago. So they've been looking for a quarterback, bro, since the Super Bowl shuffle year with I forgot the guy's name. But I will give
Jim McMahon, Fridge Perry.
Jim McMahon, yeah. I will give credit where the credit is due. He dialed in, no pressure. And mind you, that was the second drive of that play. They had 2 more shots to do something, but they threw it, bro. So I will give them credit. The Bears, they're legit this year, 11-4. Hate on them if you want to. Prove me wrong.
Dude, let me say this about the Bears. I'm not a Caleb Williams fan like that. I think he's good. I don't think he's elite yet. I think the defense is elite. I think their receivers are borderline elite. I think their coaching is elite.
Whoa. So you don't think, okay, so listen, Odunze didn't play.
Wow.
That's their number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But
their defense is legit. Their offense, their receivers. I'm a little shaky on Caleb, but I will, to your point, give him a little pass because he's had all these offensive coordinators. He made a great throw. He knows what he's doing. And, dude, the Bears look legit. The Bears look legit. Roman's happy. I know he's happy. Hey, it is what it is.
Now you know what, Ray?
Man says the behavior was fixed. I can't tell. I gotta boo that one.
Yeah. But you know what? To the credit of the Bears, on the flip side, Love did go out in the game. So the backup played. Now here's their sad part. They only got 2 QBs on their roster. Like one of the announcers mentioned that they don't have 3 on their roster. I'm like, wow. So I don't know what now, you know what? So now every Green Bay fan will be like, listen, well, we had our backup in. What do you think's gonna happen? Everyone has to be ready, bro.
You got to be ready, dude.
So, like,
backups win games.
Yeah, we've seen it. You know what I mean?
Nick Foles won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say, tell Nick Foles that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear, the fact, but that's what every Green Bay fan will say. Well, Dims was in. He was our backup. Well,
where do you put Jordan Love? Where is he in your echelon? He top, mid, or bottom?
Mid. Because he sat for 3 years under Rodgers, and the same deal with Rodgers when Favre was there. Like, they had the luxury of having a legend start, and they sat and watched. And I mean, it's unfortunate. I'm going to think that Love will be back on last season concussion protocol. I'm not sure why he went out the game, but the backup finished the game. So I don't know.
Packers are still going to look for an excuse for a great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can only blame their special teams for whipping. Exactly. You whipped that kick, dude. That's on you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing to see how when that dude came.
I have to applaud that. He's right.
Yeah. That doesn't happen often, man. Onside.
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing, dude. So to me, it's like I agree with you. You got to know what you're doing, dude. All right. Our last topic of the day, we're going to the NBA, and we have a couple of finalists that are in the Hall of Fame. Jamal Crawford, Blake Griffin, and Candace Parker. I will kick this off. In my opinion, the only one that actually deserves this is Candace Parker. She has some rings. She's an elite. She has 3. She's an elite player, and I don't see why she wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Blake Griffin's a nice guy. I'm sure he's a good dude. Couple of All-Star games, no rings. I don't even know why he's even in this discussion. Jamal Crawford, 6th man of the year. I don't think he's been an All-Star. Won some 6th man of the year awards. Good role player, good 6-man guy. But, to me, I don't understand. I know Mike D'Antoni is another one that's potentially but to me, this is Candace Parker, and basically it. Like, I don't see, and we looked at the stats before. Blake Griffin, he was with the Clippers
Nets.
The Nets. A couple of All-Star appearances, big dunk guy, but wasn't MVP of the league any year. Has no rings. Like, I don't equate that with Hall of Fame. You got to remember, the NBA's Hall of Fame is very small. It's a very small group. It's not like thousands of members are in there. To make it, you've got to be an elite player. You've got to be like Magic Johnson, Allen Iverson style. You got to be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. To me, I don't see that in Blake Griffin. I don't understand, how he's even in the nomination category. No disrespect. But stats are the stats. Like I said, sure, he's a nice guy, good dude, but you're talking Hall of Fame. If you're telling me he's, a very good player, yes. He's not a scrub. He's not a backup. Jamal Crawford, not a scrub, not a backup, but you're talking Hall of Fame. So to me, it's like that's a very niche category and a very small window. And I feel like, not to put shade on either one of those two guys because they're both phenomenal players.
Yeah.
But to be in, because they had the top 75 greatest players of all time.
Great players of all time, yeah.
Blake and to me, it's like you cannot. I can't even put those names in the names of like Julius Erving, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, come on, dude. Like, stop.
Like, I mean,
that's my take, dude. What do you think? And do you vouch for any of those players? Any of those people, I should say.
So that's a great point you bring up. Even from top 50 to top 75, Allen Iverson has not won a championship. Was he an all-star? Absolutely. He went to the finals. Mm-hmm. He played in the championships. Unfortunately, lost to your squad 5-1. But Allen Iverson was a game changer. He was a dominant player. And
he basically got the Sixers to the championship by himself.
He got him to the championship on, Eric Snow that year. I mean, that was an amazing series. They came out, won game one. Shaq is still pissed to this day. They wanted to go 16-0, but 15-1, and because they stole the first game because they rode off the momentum, making it 7 games. And again, who was the coach at the time? Mike Brown. But the point to answer your question, Blake Griffin is a nice guy. Nice guys don't finish first; they finish last. You know what I'm saying? As the expression goes, he was a solid player. He was. He entered the slam dunk, whatever. I don't think he won that year, or he might have. I think he only did the slam dunk 1 year.
Yeah, I don't think he won it.
Yeah, and like what titles do you have on Wikipedia next to your name? Like that's substantial, like you play. I think he played like 13 seasons, maybe at the most, and his career ended with the Celtics. That's where his career ended.
He became a journeyman towards the end.
Yeah, a journeyman towards the end. So I mean Jamal Crawford. I know his name. Yeah, okay. I guess the problem is this: they gotta nominate somebody. Like yes. You know what I mean? D'Antonio is back this year as far as on the ballot. I think he's got a better chance of not getting in because the other people that are first time. Now, mind you, Blake and Jamal, and I do believe Candace, this is their first year of eligibility.
Yes.
Okay. And then at this point, but Candace Parker, out of all the names, she is a slam dunk, bro. Three titles. Like, what more do you want? These other two dudes, she could give one to each one of them at this point.
And I believe she's won MVP, if I'm not mistaken.
MVP has 3 championships. Well, I got 3 of them. I'll let you hold one, Blake, and I'll let you hold one, Jamal. Do you feel the weight of that? I mean, I know it's different than the NBA's title, but this is a championship. You've seen one in a display case, but do you own one in your home? No, I've got 3. So it's one of them deals where the Hall has to make decisions. The NFL, whatever their process is as far as eligibility, a process that they weed out from the voters, and then the cuts start coming down to, and then they select how many.
But you have to give Candace, if you're going to pick one, you're giving Candace her.
Yeah, Candace 1,000%. She is well deserving and worthy. I don't know. Maybe at some point the WNBA will start to host their own Hall of Fame. They do not at this point.
They don't have at this point.
No, they don't.
She'd be a first ballot right away.
Yeah. So I get the fact that she's a female coming into the male-dominated hall that said, I'm better than these 2 dudes. That says a lot.
Let me ask you this. Does the fact that Jamal Crawford's won 6th Man of the Year numerous times, I want to say at least 3, does that give him any push for Hall of Fame? I say no, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay, so when it comes to 6 man, there's a reason why it's called 6 man versus 7, 8, 9. Okay, because you are deemed, if one of the starting 5 go down, we have confidence in you to fill in. Keep in mind, 6 man is for whatever the circumstance, whether it be forward, whether it be center. Your job is to be the Swiss Army knife and fill in for a position that we need help right now. That means you must have some diverse ability to play the game well enough, whether you're the forward, whether you're a guard, 2 man, whatever may be the case, That is what the six-man award is for, and it's an award for that reason. We need you. You're not the guy.
Positions. You may not play center, but you could probably play 2 guard and forward, maybe a little power forward if you have to. But yeah,
exactly.
You're playing at least 2 or 3 positions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you can't be just one position. Football, we've got 4 wide receivers, 3. Like, you know what I mean? We got
3 tight ends, couple of running backs. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with NBA, the roster is smaller, so that means you must have enough ability. So I will give Jamal for that credit. We know Blake's name because he became a household name, and he gave maybe because he gave relevance to
the dunking
to the Pistons. Like maybe that could be why. Like they were garbage before, and then Chris Paul got drafted there, and so they were Batman and Robin. Like you know what I'm saying. So he made their franchise relevant because he was such a phenom player, and that's it. Nice guys finished last, bro. Like he does not deserve to get in.
All right. We're going to our final buzzer. This is where you can ask us anything about anything, and we will give you our opinions and our takes. You can ask us anything sports related, music related, basically anything. So bring it.
Yeah, what do you got, America?
All right, we have some questions here.
All right.
And let me start from the top.
The top. We got a lot.
Yes, Candace is absolutely amazing. I agree.
1000%.
Candace is the GOAT
of
the WNBA.
Absolutely. Right. Besides Cheryl Swoops, she was the next GOAT in my mind.
Crawford was a solid player, double-double Hall of Fame. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, solid double-double, 6-man guy, like Mack has said and said so eloquently. He's that guy that, you need him to play a little 2, need him to play forward. One of your guys is hurt. He's that Swiss Army knife. But do I equate that with Hall of Fame? Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. No, not at all.
How in the world there's no more? I don't know. That's a great question.
No, Nando, keep in mind, these are the 3 notable. There's like 6 altogether that are first-year eligibility besides others who are still eligible. They're not the only 3, Nando.
Those are the big names that have come out of this. Those are the
biggest fish. Some dude named Eric something, and I'm like, I don't even know who that is. Danino or I don't even know who the guy is. I'm like, yeah, but he was 5 years first-year eligible. Candace has 2 MVPs besides 3 chips. Exactly.
So there's a no-brainer for her.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%, dude. 100%. And
wow.
AI was a formidable player. I still watch his games on YouTube. Miss AI. Yeah, AI transcended the game, dude.
Oh my God.
World. I'm a big AI fan.
To quote the words of the late great Kobe Bryant, who's this guy, he made a statement and said, he goes, the basketball gods were kind to us by making AI 6'2". He goes, if he was like 6'5", 6'6", problems. Like he was like 6'1". He goes, thank the NBA guys for not making him taller.
Great question, Fernando. Barry Sanders or Walter Payton? Woo! Oh my God. Let me think. Wow. Hold on.
I gotta.
I'm gonna let you. Do you want to go first?
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. You want me to go?
No, you go first. I got a couple more minutes to process this statement here. Dag, Nando.
Because wow, Nando, I like you. I don't know why you would ask such a tart question. You know what? Out of love for your future son-in-law, I'm gonna say Walter Sweetness Payton because he loves the Bears, but it's by a hair, and I'm talking like this. It's so close, dude. That's tough. But I'm doing it, Roman. You're a loyal viewer. You're a loyal fan.
We appreciate you.
You're my partner's future son-in-law. So, all right, I will give you that. Go ahead.
So here's my take. Okay, it's called the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award because of his excellence off the field and on the field. The irony, which the casual fan, I'm pretty sure Roman definitely knows this. Mm-hmm. In the Super Bowl, he did not score a touchdown.
Yes.
They gave it to the refrigerator Perry on that 4th and 1 stance and gave him the ball, and that's how Perry scored. He should have, but for whatever reason why, and then the coach after said, shoot, he didn't? Damn. So Ditka didn't realize he didn't get the rock, he didn't score a touchdown, but they gave it to Perry that particular time. So on the strength of that. Now, however, Barry Sanders, on the same token, he walked away from the game when he could have got the rushing record. And then, of course, Emmitt Smith took him longer to get there. Barry Sanders.
Don't talk about no Emmitt.
Huh?
Don't talk bad about Emmitt.
Well, it took your boy like 4 more seasons to get to where he did in the record with less seasons. Okay. So, and a great line also too. And Barry Sanders did not have an O-line. That guy, he explained how he would turn his brain off and 100% react.
Yes.
So I would say Barry Sanders because he worked with a lot less. That dude smelled playoff once in his 9 seasons. I think 9 seasons.
I think 9 or 10.
9 or 10, and he worked with a lot less than Walter Payton. Walter Payton won a Super Bowl.
Yes,
like you know what I mean.
He had a much better O-line. 100%.
Yeah. And for in full disclosure, also too, they were 14-1 that season. They only lost 1 game.
Roman, I'm sorry, I tried to help you.
Yeah. They only lost 1 game that season. They should have won the game, but a couple of the players, their confidence and cocky was outlaid. And I think it was a field goal is why they lost that 1 game that season. So I'm gonna go with Barry Sanders just because of he worked with more and had less and was a recipient of the Walter Payton Award also. How about that?
All right. The real AI won an MVP for the war. You talking about Steph Curry? I love Steph Curry. He ain't better than Allen Iverson.
No.
Do you agree with that? No.
Oh, wow. Bro, well, he said the real AI won an MVP.
Talking about Steph Curry.
No, he's not talking about Steph Curry. He's talking about he went to the Sixers.
Who's she talking about? I'm sorry, Maria.
She is talking about
not KD.
No. His initials are AI. And he was
Alex English?
No. Andre Iguodala.
Oh.
She's talking about Andre Iguodala.
Oh, the real AI won.
The other AI, yeah. Who won?
No, you're right.
He won with it. He won a championship with him. So, Maria, that's trash as a statement. Go somewhere with that.
Yeah,
like this.
Top 5 Rob Reiner movie.
Okay. Go ahead and start.
I don't even know a Rob Reiner movie.
Oh yeah. Okay, America. Just so you know, Ray is not a movie connoisseur per se. He's definitely
leave the movie questions for Mac.
Yeah.
You wanted to sports
Rob
music?
Reiner,
I got you.
Yeah. Hold on, Rob Reiner. I can't think of a movie offhand. Hold on for a second. Let me pull up something. Oh! Shout outs to Rob Reiner, man.
Yeah, God rest his soul. Horrible.
Yeah, this is the guy. He was on the show All in the Family back in it was the 70s, 80s. He directed and was behind the scenes production for a lot of great TV shows.
Oh, you know what? Harry Met Sally.
Okay, good movie.
Go. I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, Rob Reiner did something. Harry Met Sally.
He co-produced Sleepless in Seattle.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, Harry Met Sally. He was in the cast. Yeah, he was more so behind the scenes as a producer, credit-wise, versus anything else. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate what happened. There's ongoing investigation. Unfortunately, we're all gonna find out what ended up happening in the end. I mean, besides All in the Family, A Few Good Men is a classic. Stand By Me. You remember that movie, bro?
That was a good movie.
Obviously, here's the one that definitely was very cryptic and eerie, Misery. Do you remember seeing that movie?
Yes, I saw that movie too. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy movie. Yeah. So, and then The Wolf of Wall Street was more of a later success as far as a movie for him. And then Sleepless in Seattle. You know what I mean?
That was a good movie.
That's more than 5. Yeah. So, I mean, he was behind the scenes, not necessarily an actor. He was either directed or helped to produce. So those are classic movies, America, you know, that he definitely was a part of. But A Few Good Gentlemen, A Few Good Men, my classic scene, You Can't Handle the Truth. With Jack Nicholson. Classic.
Great movie.
Line.
Okay. I will give you that one. I like A Few Good Men. Okay. All right. Timmy's going to wrap this up. This is our last question for tonight. Who is y'all's top NBA player rankings from last week? All right. I will start this first. Here's number 1, OKC. I know OKC is that team. I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say San Antonio.
I knew it. I knew you were going unicorn. I'm like, bro, he's only got there this year. Stop with
Three,
that, man.
I'm going with the Lake Show. And then 4, the Knicks. 5 is Cleveland. Let's go, Mac.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna.
We have to give our top 5 every week. I like this segment. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, no problem. I'm gonna have to readjust the clock and the calendar every week with this now.
Because he knows he asks this question every week.
Yeah. Was Tim on last week?
Yeah, Tim was on. It's the same question.
Yeah.
He likes this question. So I got to be ready for you now, Tom. Now Mac knows Tim, so he'll be ready next week. Trust me, he'll be ready.
All right, no. I got some love for you. We had this. Tim. We had a discussion like 3 episodes or 4 episodes ago about like Wembanyama. I'm like, bro, he's one kneecap injury from being derailed as a career because he's so tall and lengthy. He's none but skin and bones. So he's a nice player, but KD's got my love. LeBron, until otherwise noticed, like he's got my love. But the number one guy who goes to OKC, SGA, flat out, hands out, he's the number one guy. Brunson, I like him. He's solid. He means everything to their team. Kevin Durant, unless he does something amazing.
Number 2 team right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I think Wembanyama deserves to be in the top 5 just because.
So you have OKC is 1. He's going teams, right? So you're saying OKC?
Well, he asked for players. So
if you're going players, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'll let you go, then I'll go back again.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought we were talking teams.
No. SGA 100%. Luka Ozembic, LeBron James, depending on the day of the week. If Ja Morant gets
25, 26 a game now because Breeze is hurt. So.
If Ja Morant gets his act together, I think he'll remain in my top. He's only in this week just because of how he's playing this past week. And, and then, Jalen Brunson, man, I mean, he's the guy for, they just won the chip, the mid-season chip, mid-season, and that's my top 5, man.
All right, here's my 5. Definitely SGA. That's even up for debate. SGA is 1. Ozempa Lucas 2. I'm going to give Brunson 3. I'm going to give Brunson 3.
Your wife will be happy.
I'm going to give your boy KD 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to give the unicorn 5. So there you go. There you have it, folks.
I'm going to steer him off the unicorn, America.
He's going to try. He doesn't like the unicorn. I like him, but I respect it. All right. This is our Christmas episode. We will not be here next week. We are on vacation, but we'll be back the following week for more stuff. Before you go, Mac, parting shots, parting thoughts.
Yes.
Floor is yours, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Well, first and foremost, again, please like, share, and copy and paste our studio called Boink Studios, America. Please help us at Growth Channel. We're trying to get over 1,000. As far as viewers, don't play with us, make it happen.
Subscribers,
It's subscribers, absolutely. I said players. Yeah. So the one thing I will share with America briefly is this. It is important this time of year. Just like I said, we won't be here next Monday due to the holiday. But I will say this. This is a time of year for relatives who may have passed or moved on. Have the fond thoughts and good memories. Don't dwell on the bad or the fact they're not here. Love and shake and hug and kiss those that are with you on this day. We are not promised tomorrow. One last thing, men for over 40, self-help is super important. Please take the time to check your body as far as everything else. Breast cancer awareness is already past and gone, but I remind men all the time. I just had minor surgery where I had a health concern. I took care of it by doing self-care and just checking my body. So just make sure you do that, America. Love you all.
Brother, stay in the studio. Love you. We'll be talking, during the holidays, but stay in the studio. Let me say goodbye to everybody, and I will see you in 2 weeks. All right, stay in the studio. All right, you've got another episode of Ray Sports and Slams. I want to thank everybody again for sharing, subscribing. BoinkStudios.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and all the threads. Follow us on iHeartRadio. Again, we will not be here next week. We will be back in January. Have a very, very Merry Christmas. Have a healthy and happy New Year. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. God bless. Love you. And I'll see you later.